Hey, what's going on, everybody? It's BDF44 coming at you with another video. Okay, so I just saw a YouTube video uh, that basically was playing a excerpt from a Bleacher Reporter who had spent some time at KD's house, and he just basically said that one thing that we would believe we wouldn't know necessarily about KD is that he smokes more weed than one would think. He said the house smelled of weed, and my thing was like, okay, that was unnecessary information. Then he proceeded to go into saying that he was trying, KD had intentions of getting Kenny Atkinson kicked out, and ultimately, et cetera, et cetera. It just the thing about this is like you can't allow everybody around you. If you're an athlete and you're someone who is, especially someone of KD's stature, you cannot allow people into your personal space, especially people who are reporters. It's their job to report what it is that they see and experience. And if you have the type of image that you're trying to uphold with and your business ventures and things of that nature, you don't want to put that at risk in any way, shape, and form. And not only that, but even deeper than that, it's just we have to be cautious of who we keep around us in general. Not everybody around you is going to be of your best interest or will be able to be trusted with your most precious information. It may not necessarily mean that they are malicious in reporting that information or spilling that information, but an error like that does the same damage regardless if it's intentional or not. So that's one way to look at it. It's just a lesson learned for all of us. We got to be careful with whom we allow around us. Now, another way to look at it is this reporter. I'm not going to say his name on here because I don't know it, and quite frankly, I don't respect that what he did there. I don't respect it. For one, weed is legal, and KD has a right to smoke it in his house, depending on where he is in this country. So I'm gonna leave that at that. He has a right to do whatever he wants to do in that regard. As do I, as does anyone else, for that matter. So long as they're following the laws of the place that they're in, as I've said. So, moving on from that, then to say that he was trying to get Kenny Atkinson kicked out, hearsay, dude. Hearsay. Show receipts. If you're not showing receipts, get away. That's all I got to say about that. And really, that's all there is to say about that. Because to be honest with you, this dude is about to be blackballed. Ain't nobody gonna allow him around them anymore. That's not gonna happen. Soon as the word came out about this story, the first thing that came to my mind was, oh, he just blew up his whole career. He works for the Bleacher Report. That's gonna be an ED going forward at some point. They may not fire him right away, but he'll be gone soon. You know why? Because no one's gonna give him access anymore. You're not supposed to do it this way. You know what you're supposed to do? Take it from the old timers. You live your whole life, and then at the end, you write a book about all this. You don't do this in your 30s and your 20s, you idiot. What the hell is wrong with you? Now you're not going to have any access to anyone else ever again. Fool. If KD let you in his house, then chances are you're pretty good at what you do. You're just off that chance. It's over. No one else is going to allow you around. Not only that, but people who've already been around you are going to start wondering whether or not you're going to start talking about whatever you saw in their house. And whatever comes with that. Yeah, that was stupid. So that's what I really came here to say. I'm not here to bash KD on anything that happened in his house. He's in his house. That's his personal space. The only mistake he made was allowing that idiot in it. That's it. And as far as this story, I don't think it should be any bigger than it is right here. I don't think this should be that big of a story. I know they can take this as a talking point, say, oh, this might be such and such. Maybe then try to attach his behavior to maybe what they think his practices are in his own home. But the reality is, none of that is our business at all. As long as he can go out there and perform, that's all we need from KD. That was the whole purpose of the previous video. They need to start respecting these people's privacy If they want to be superstars, there should be lanes for them to be superstars. But if they want to be quiet, they should be able to do that regardless of what level of play they are. I don't care if he's the biggest star in the world. If he's shy and doesn't want to talk to anybody, shouldn't have to going forward, in my opinion. Why? Because of malicious bullcrap like this. Because of circumstances where this person just came into his house, acted like he was cool, and then immediately came out and painted a picture a certain way. Awful, man. Low frequency energy. Not to be respected here. And I would go as far as to say, Bleacher Report, you should be better than that. To employ a guy like that, to have his name attached to you, I don't know how other people view that, but that's bad. I don't like it. As a consumer, I don't think he should be there, quite honestly. But, you do what you do. Like I said, he's probably pretty good at what he does, being that he's there. And I know in situations where people like knowing the tea, he's going to have opportunities to do other things. Maybe he's trying to distance himself from sports entirely. Who knows? There's a lane for exposing people. But, unfortunately, he's the one that comes out looking like the bad person in this one to me. Certainly not KD. So anyway, that's all I got, man. My name is BDF44. Thank you guys for watching. I'm out.